Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another random chat, but I first want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you who take the time out to watch my videos and to leave a like. I truly appreciate it. Being a content creator is sometimes difficult because you want your content to be liked by your audience, and so I just want you to know that your comments, your likes, the views, they do not go unnoticed by me. I really appreciate it. Now let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy it. So I have some thoughts in my head and I just want to get it out. I think it would make for a really cool video. So my first point is that it is important for you to understand yourself and focus on trying to get to know yourself. Now, I don't believe that the journey to getting to know oneself has a specific destination because we are creatures who change. That is how God created us. If you're not changing, you are not growing. And so at every stage in life, you're gonna look back at who you were and be like, wow, I don't think like that anymore. I'm not like that anymore. But it is important for you to understand yourself, understand what your core values are. I find that for me, it works better when I focus on how God sees me first, because that sets the tone for how I see myself. And whenever I have moments of doubt, I draw on how he sees me. So he says, I am a royal priesthood. I am his child. He gave his life for me. He extends his grace to me daily. He says I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All these good things. So I focus on that first, and then I focus on the things that I like, not on what society says I should like. For example, there are trends that pop up all the time, things that are aesthetically pleasing, minimalist vibe, spiritual this, etc., etc., etc. But the best way to find out what you like is to strip away the noise, which is why I always advocate for a social media cleanse. Yeah, it does help because you're away from the noise of the world, you're away from the trends, and it is in those moments that you get to see what you like. Maybe you don't like a minimalist vibe, maybe you want zebra printed wallpapers on some parts of your room. You're a little edgy, you're a little funky, you like pops of color, you like colorful plants, you like funky looking tiles. You're not into the whole white bland thing with the nude and the pampas grass. Maybe that's just not you, but society says that that's you because that's what's trending. But it is important that you figure out what you like, figure out what your style of clothing is. I know that everyone's doing this whole wardrobe capsule thing, or everyone wants to go to this type of school, everyone wants to drive a certain type of car, everyone purchases a certain type of vehicle to mark their successes. You may not be into that, and that's okay. It's okay to be you, and you need to look at the things that make you you. Your likes, your dislikes, your beliefs, these all define you. And if you are not able to identify yourself, then you are going to leave yourself open to being defined by others. And when you're defined by others, you're going to have to pretend. You're gonna always feel as though you're playing this role, and the role will never be perfect. It will be like wearing uncomfortable shoes. Trust me, I've been there. Then the second thing that I was thinking about is dating, because I am doing that currently. I am dating. So ladies, here's something that I'm going to tell you to do that I never did. When you meet a potential partner, you need to try to worry less about whether or not they like you, and place more value on finding out if you like them. Do you like how they speak? Do you like how they interact with their friends and family? Do you like how they treat you? Do you enjoy the conversations you have with this person? Does this person challenge you to grow emotionally, mentally? Is this person emotionally aware? Is this person self-aware? Are there narcissistic tendencies there? Listen, here's why it's important to focus on if you like the person. Because if you're placing more importance on if they like you, you're going to do everything to make that person happy. And a lot of the times when you bend and twist and try to fit into what you think this person will like, you will lose yourself. And you're going to wake up one day and realize that this is not what I want. Because you never paid attention to if you liked them. You wanted them to like you so much, you lost yourself. You lost yourself. Now, I'm not saying to be a brat. What I am saying is to be yourself. Be yourself. If you focus mostly on if you like them, it will take the pressure off you trying to be pretentious to get them to like you more, and you'll have a more authentic experience. I promise you this works. I promise you this works. I recently tried it and it was very freeing, but you'll have a way more authentic experience if you focus on what it is that I'm saying. They already approached you. Asked you for your number, asked you out on a date, which means they're already interested in you. Now, if this person already expressed interest in you, why are you going to go and show up and not be you? They either like you or they don't, and you need to be okay with that. Good? Great. And now the last thing that I want you to work on is to stop placing your value or stop basing your value on your abilities. I did this. I still do it from time to time. I really do. And sometimes it happens subconsciously. But for example, let's say that you are a painter or you're a musician or you're a manager somewhere. You can't place your value on the position that you hold because there are going to be low moments in those positions. There are going to be times in your artistic career where you're not as creative as you once were and your work is not appreciated. If you're into content creating like me, you're going to have some videos that do extremely well and then some that just tank. You don't even get 100 views. 10 views is enough or is a lot. You create something for Instagram and it's not seen, or TikTok or whatever is going on these days. But you can't base your value on these things. Your value has to be found in things that are more at the foundation of who you are as a person. You need to place value on your character. Are you a decent human being? What's your relationship like with God, with your family, with your friends, and those around you? What do those people have to say about the type of person that you are? Your value cannot be based on things that are insignificant. I'm not saying that your job is insignificant, but you are more than your job. You are more than what you do. You're way more than what you do. What you need to do is to show up every day as the best version of you in the spaces that you have to be in, and know that whether it is a success or not, if you have a good day or a bad day, you're still valuable, and you're still valuable, you're still significant. it can't be, oh, one video did crappy, so oh my god, I should just give up, or I knew I sucked at this. This is not for me. Maybe this is not the will of God for me, etc., etc., etc. No, that's not how it works. So, those were my thoughts this week or last week. I hope that you'll find some inspiration in it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.